Hi guys, welcome back for allotment update. Welcome to the sunny but cold Isle of Wight. We've had a little bit of frost this morning. It's a little bit cold, but lots happening on the site. I'm quite excited actually, and I think we should go and have a look. I want to show you what I've been up to quite a lot. Let's go and have a look. Welcome back to plot 94 here, and we're just going to go through the gate and have a look at what's going on. So shed's still here, looking really good. We've still got a leak in the roof. Somebody said that maybe we should use some paintable bitumen, so I'm going to find some of that when I can. I'm going to try and get up there and paint that. So yeah, everything's still going. Finished the wall there. I think I showed you that last time. Got my water butt with my pump system working. Got a bit of board to stop the weeds coming up through this year. So looking really good. Herbs are still in their dormant phase, as you expect. Do need to cut them back a little bit. Same over this side, but they're all going really well. Looking nice. More pallets are coming in to make my raised beds. It's really good. You know, fantastic. You can get these things all for free. I do like that word, free. Definitely helps me with what I'm doing here. But the site itself has absolutely changed. So let's go and have a look. Some more pallets. So yeah, in here, you probably saw on the last video, I had a load of 9 foot pallets. They're all broken up in there, ready for me to come down and build some more raised beds. So yeah, looking really good. So the greenhouse is looking good. We're going to get a second coat of paint on there. I've done some filling because this edge here was all open, and I couldn't figure out how to get wood in there, so I thought fill it. So I put a piece of wood between the two sides of the hole. So I put a piece of wood straight across there, filled it from the other side, and it's worked perfectly. The only problem I've got is this side has gone mad. Absolutely crackers. So I think I'm going to get a sharp knife in there, and we're going to trim that up. So there's another little job. Fantastic. So so yeah, things are going well really. I do need to clean these windows. So a question for you guys, if you'd like to leave the comments below with answers to this. A question is, what can I use to clean these windows? Shall I just use an antibacterial cleaner like you would use in the kitchen, or shall I use just hot soapy water? Or do I just use like liquid window cleaner spray? Alright, so that's for my greenhouse, because it does need a good clean in here. So yeah, there's a question. Thank you very much. If you'd like to put an answer below, that'd be fantastic. So we've got more raised beds. Look at these, look, all lovely painted, ready to go in. I'm not leaving the wood chippings there. I can hear the outcry already. Don't grow on wood chippings. No, you're absolutely right. That will be scooped out and bagged up. Same with this one, we're going to scoop it out and bag it up. And then this one, we've already scooped it out, bagged it up, and I've brought down some compost from home, and I've limed it. I've been told, because I did see some of those little wigglies in there, not the worms but the other things with lots of legs, and I've been told that lime is really good for getting rid of those little wigglies. So there's 3 new raised beds in the allotment, which is looking good. Raspberries, they're going to be, I'm going to cut those back. I keep saying in the new year, but we're actually there, aren't we? Do keep forgetting. Yeah, they do need to be cut back, I believe, because they're the ones that grow late in the season. So you cut all the dead wood out now, and then they regrow over the summer, I believe. So brilliant. Need to do, I'm doing a lot of building. I'm not doing a lot of gardening, so I do need to get in here and start. I don't know if it's too late now to cut back my black currants. I've probably already asked you in the last video, but yeah, I think they do need cutting out a little bit, trimming up, neating up. Is that a word? There we go. Rhubarb's coming through a bit early. I think that's a little bit early, and this is supposed to be a late variety, I believe. I don't know if you get such a thing, but yeah, it's supposed to be late, right? It was very late in the year that I was picking it anyway. So that's been manured, nice cow manure, and some lime on there just to sort out the big bugs and things. So it's looking good. Still got the onions going. So these are my winter reds. They're looking really good at the moment, doing really well. And the garlic, purple top garlic, which is purple white. Yeah, purple white, there we go. So that's looking good. Another new bed, I hear you say. Yes, it is. So we've got another new bed in there. And we put some lime on that. Again, compost from home, Wiggly Wigglies. This one used to have the raspberries laying across it, I don't know if you remember, but they've moved now, so I've got to just weed this bed. And I don't know if you noticed, but on my last videos I've had a lot of weeds growing up through, and I kept saying I'm going to weed, I'm going to weed, I'm going to weed, and I have. I don't know if you noticed on the first two troughs there with the garlic and the onions, but I did actually weed, and I've weeded all of these beds, so looking really good. So these are my Shakespeare, and then we've got Senshu yellow growing up in there, so really good for onion. I've got to be ready for the onion season, really good, because I do like onion. Going to be a lot of freezing happening, because my wife's changing her freezer, and I said, well, can I have your old one for my crops, because I've got an experiment coming, and we keep losing it through just lack of storage. And I think, well, onion, you can dice it and freeze it, you can make purees, you know, so yeah, let's give that a go and save some of this crop we're wasting. So raspberries, these ones are the ones that you keep. I think you keep this wood, and then yeah, you keep this gives me fruit, and then you cut these back and keep the new growth through the season. Is that right? Yeah, something like that. And then these are the raspberries. So another new bed straight in there. We've got a new bed in here. We've got some raspberries in there. So I've got 3 lots of raspberries, because the wife likes raspberries. So as she's funding my plot, you know, the money we pay each year, I need to give her some raspberries. So yeah, so we should have earlies, mids and lates. Early, mids and lates. That makes sense? Brilliant. Another new bed's gone in. So we've got a bed in here. This has now been composted and limed. Will need topping up. So as soon as I get hold of some topsoil, I'm going to mix that in with the compost. So we'll have a really good bed there. The asparagus bed needs topping up with some more compost and manure. I'm going to be doing that soon, because we're going to start having the growth coming through on there, I dare say, in the next few months. So I need to give that as much food as I can. I've already composted it once, yeah, and it's all sort of sunk in. So now I've got the border. We're going to top that up and give it a good feed. So the chippings, you probably notice, is now extended. We've got chippings down here now, which we didn't before, and now we've got chippings in between here, because I've got another new trough here. Look at this beautiful new trough. I just need to clear the ground, and then we're going to membrane it. And what we're going to do is, this is going to be sort of the last of the troughs. Then here is going to be the little greenhouse, which is going to be my brassica house, and that's going to go in there and all be covered. So all that ground's got to be sorted out this year, and that will go next to our fruit cage. So we'll have brassicas and fruit. And a lot of people say, well, how's a bumblebee bees going to get in? Well, I've got this big door here, so they should be able to fly through this door and get themselves into here. Excusez-moi, merci s'il vous plaît. So what have we got now? Well, we've got some strange fruit. These are blueberries. So I have put some special granules down for these, because apparently they're like acidic ground. So I have put some of that on. I don't know how often I have to do that. Maybe you could help me and tell me, how often do I have to do the granules? Probably every few months, I'd imagine. So yeah, they're blueberries. So we've got earlies, mids and lates on those. This monster's been here ever since I've taken over the plot. We still don't know whether it's a gooseberry or whether it's a currant. We've had lots of debates on it. I did miss the fruit because the brambles had grown up over the top of it, and I missed the fruit. So this year we're going to find out what it is. So what I've done is I've membraned the ground. Paper. I do like my paper in my troughs. I put paper in my troughs, keep the moisture, and also a bit of compost. And then we've continued if you've seen on the last video, this wasn't here because I just finished this today. We've continued the raised bed idea round there. So this is going to have a couple more bushes of gooseberry in there. So that's going to look really good. I reckon I'll probably get 2. I was hoping for 3. Maybe if I sort of go diagonal with it, I might get 3 in there. So I've got some raspberries to bring down from home. And then this side, we've got these strange fruits. This one I can't pronounce. So we've got that in there. We've got this one, which is just a stick at the moment, but hopefully it'll do something. And then we've got this one here, which is leafing up lovely. And that's that one. There we go. So those are quite interesting. So that's the fruit cage. So we're completely penned in now with the pallet wall. The pallet wall goes all the way up through the allotment there. So the only way you're going to get in is to jump over this fence. I'm sure really people won't want to do that just for a shovel. So this area here might get worked on this year, might not. I'm not really that bothered about it at the moment because I've got a way that I can go back, but I might just leave it, pick the blackberries and have done with it because I've still got, like I say, this area here to sort out, and then I've still got the Back to Eden garden to get up and running. We're nearly there. The wood chippings are really doing their job because they started quite deep. Now they've settled and started to rot down a bit, so I've got to put some more chippings over the top. So I'm quite excited about this. I'm hopefully going to do a new set of videos where we're going to have, I'm thinking of a title for it. Maybe somebody could come up with a title and leave it in the comments below. I'm looking for a title, something on the lines of, you know, traditional versus Eden, or Eden versus traditional, or trad, or something. I don't know. Maybe you could just help me out on that one. So yeah, we're going to have videos which would just be about Eden, and so comparing the crops. All right, because we're going to put the same crops in the same way in both sets of ground and see how they do, how they differ. So the fence is going really well. You see the fence there, it's coming up nice. So that's doing really well. I've just got to finish this side. I've sort of left it because we were wheelbarrowing chippings in, and then I've worked out that how many pallets I need to finish it off. We'll need a little bit of groundwork because the ground here is still in the way of, as it comes from there and comes through sort of straightish to meet up here. There's just that bit of ground's in the way, so I've got to sort that out. So bath, compost, growing area, so I'm putting weeds, soil, home waste, cardboard, put it all into a bath. I've got drainage holes in it, and I'm hoping to grow my pumpkins out of that. So that's going to look, I think that would look quite good up against that wall. Might have a couple of those down there, so I can do courgettes as well in that. So we'll see how that goes. It's all experimental. I can hear probably most of you shouting saying this is ludicrous, it will never work, but why not? Let's give it a go. Still got the mini orchard here. I'm not sure about planting this in the ground because it sort of warns you on the ticket not to plant them in the ground. So again, if anyone's got any thoughts about that, on why we don't plant them in the ground, I've got to keep them in buckets, or if I indeed can plant them in the ground, maybe you could let me know that. So this year, concentration on is this area. I want to get this all sorted, leveled. I want to get it, you know, there's some beautiful earth, there's topsoil that's been skimmed off the other allotments and they dumped it here because this was a waste piece of ground. Basically, it was just dumped and left and run away from. So I want to get this rotavated if I can, get the soil out. That'll go into troughs, into baths, and make up some beds. So that's going to be really good. And then in this area, I'm hoping to put my 2 polytunnels from home. So I think that would be really, really good if I could do that and get my 2 polytunnels down here from home. The handyman has been in, good old Andy. No, Alan, sorry, I call him Andy. It's terrible with names, as you probably already guessed. So Alan's been down and he's done some cutting for me, took some of this branch out that's just coming over the plot and shading. I don't mind it going straight up in the air, but I don't really want it coming over. So that's doing well. That's all coming along. The baths are still here. My leeks are still growing. I think these leeks in this second bath here, we're going to take some of those home with us and make some leek and onion soup. And then I've got to get some drainage holes in these. You can probably tell I need some drainage holes in these baths, because I could literally have a bath at the moment. So so yeah, so we get some drainage holes in there. The comfrey is still growing over there. That's doing really well, and the nettle's just behind it there. So yeah, not too sure what to do there, but it's coming along. It's work in progress, as you can tell by the videos. It's all work in progress. Still got my butts. So we've got my butts here, look. Cuts comfrey tea is rotted down lovely. It's absolutely rotted down, isn't it? I've got a funny feeling that's leaking now. Let's have a quick look. Looked like that was leaking. I might have to get some more water in there. And this one was nettle tea. So comfrey, nettle tea, and a butt I need to mend. And got another butt here because I've got massive. Hang on a minute. Oh, I have to check that. I had a massive thing of water there because we've had some torrential rains, but I think my water butt is split because that looks empty. Now here, new security camera in there, so now we're completely covered if anyone was to come onto plot. So that's so there we go. That's pretty much it. The little greenhouse, yeah, still weeded up a little bit. I've got to get in there and do that. But apart from that, that's pretty much everything. So yeah, what we're going to do is we'll hand you back over to the front man, see what he's got to say. So there we go, guys. Quick look around my allotment. You can see everything's really starting to change now. And do subscribe, do share, do like, smack the like button. I wanted to say that since I started. So yeah, do like, do share, do subscribe, press the like button. I don't know, tell all your friends. So lovely to see you all. Hope to see you all again next week. And for now, bye.